And welcome back everyone. आप देख रहे हैं South Asian Focus TV. Now Sunny, break से पहले हम बात कर रहे थे with Faisal from Brandman Clothing. He is back with us here along with the winner of the recent Brandman Clothing contest. We've got Keshmi Desai. Welcome Keshmi to the studio.
Welcome Keshmi.
Now, so this is your lovely female winner.
This is, it's the first time I'm seeing her since the contest, actually.
Well, she looks great. Yeah. So, Keshmi, welcome, and tell me about your experience with the photo shoot in Brandman Clothing.
Okay, well, first of all, starting off with just having no experience at all and going into this, you know, not knowing what to expect at all, I was terrified. I wasn't ready to go to the shoot at all, but, you know, going into the shoot, meeting everyone, going from hair to makeup, and going in front of the camera where the photographers were great as well. They made me feel so comfortable, especially Faisal too. And honestly, it was probably the best experience I've ever had. Something I will not regret. You know, I thought about not going, but definitely I will recommend it to anyone.
Faisal, for those that are watching and now they're like, you know, where were we? You know, how come we didn't know about this whole thing? What piece of advice would you give them?
If they want to enter
for next year,
for next year, you know what? Just join our social media. We post auditions there. We don't necessarily post auditions just for the model contest, for any sort of photo shoots that we're doing for ourselves, any of our partners, and of course on the website, which is brandmanclothing.com. We've always got our auditions going there. You can always frequently send us images at the same time. We'll just sort of keep it like your resume, and if something suitable comes up, we'll give you a call.
Nice.
Yeah.
So tell me about yourself. Like, I know that there's lots of criteria that obviously you must look for, Faisal. What were the things about your profile, your pictures, or your personality that you think got you to win this position? I know it's hard to talk about yourself, but go for it. Let's hear it.
I guess, I don't know. I mean, I guess just coming into this just with a whole new, you know, energy, you know, I was here to learn. I was here to have an experience. I wasn't here to win. I am a competitive person when it comes to sports, but I mean, just the whole experience, getting to know everyone, and then going back with so many friends, so many new connections. I think just having fun in my shoots was what made me stand out. I wasn't there to win or compete or be intimidated by the girls there. I mean, don't get me wrong, the girls were gorgeous, but at the end of the day, I was so glad I went, and I think that's what made me stand out, because I was so comfortable with what I had at the end of the day, and I guess that's why I'm here today.
That's good.
Yeah, exactly. And just to sort of add on, and something that I talked about in the last segment too is when we got Keshmi's audition request, you know, her personality showed in her pictures. You know, it's just reading an email, and it's just, you know, a small questionnaire, and the way she sort of answered the questions definitely showed her personality. So, and that's kind of what gets you into our photo shoots. You know, you got to be able to sell yourself, but at the same time, you know, you got to be able to do it just by an email and a picture too. So it is a little bit challenging too, but you know, we're not looking for, you know, these great elaborate descriptions of how awesome you are. Just like be humble and honest,
yeah, just
really.
Normal, right?
Yeah,
down to earth.
Be who you are. Keshmi, how difficult it is in the studio, because obviously this was your first time, you and the photographer only. How difficult does it get?
So in the beginning, it's very nerve-wracking because, I mean, I don't know what I was doing at all. And I did let the photographers know that this is my first time. And honestly, it was just about listening to them and listening to the instructions. And once I got into my comfort zone, everything became so much easier. I started doing my own poses. I got so comfortable. I think it's just once you get into your comfort zone, and like that's about it. And you can start doing whatever you can in front of the camera. You got to know the camera, the photographer, and yourself too.
Right.
Wonderful.
Right.
So Faisal, tell me, what are some of the duties that are going to follow this position for Keshmi? Like, what is she going to be doing for Brandman Clothing?
Well, her face is going to be pretty much plastered everywhere on our website. Any sort of promotional materials that we do, any film festivals that we do, all of our clothing tags that get shipped with our shirts that get shipped all across the world. So any sort of you know, promotional items that we do, our retail outlets, which are where we sell Brandman Clothing at 3 Sears outlets across Canada. So her picture is going to be all there on our signage, posters hanging from the wall. So, and then anything else that we sort of come up with along the way too. So we're actually thinking about doing a few TV segments this year too. So, you know, you'll be seeing this face a lot.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty good exposure.
And Keshmi, how was your reaction when you found out, okay, I've won? So, what were you doing at that point?
So I was actually at home, and I was expecting an email. You know, and like I said, I am a competitive person, so I do like to win in sports and all that. But this was a bit different, you know, like I said, it was just about the experience and all, you know, just going and meeting all these wonderful, gorgeous girls and them telling me about their experiences, you know, meeting Faisal, the team, and it was just a win overall for myself without even winning. And now I get to walk away with the title too. So, I mean, my reaction, I don't even have a word to describe it. I still can't believe it from this day that I've won. And it's like, I'm ecstatic. I'm so excited to work with the team.
Wonderful. And was your family supportive?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, your parents.
That's something
and
I made sure of.
Yeah.
That my family has to approve of, and yeah, they were along.
Excellent.
And what would you say to the girls that are watching you right now? And they plan to enter, but they're unsure.
Yeah, definitely. You know what? Don't even think about it. If it's something you want to do, go for it. I mean, like I said, I was hesitant about it. I had no experience. I didn't know what I would be doing. And honestly, I went there and I don't regret it. And to anyone who's watching and who wants to go right ahead. You know, life is short, and so take the chance.
Right.
Wonderful. So Faisal, from some of the past winners, what is the feedback that you've gotten? I know that it's probably a huge learning experience. Oh, yeah. What are some of the things that past models have told you that they've gained from the experience?
Pretty much everything that Kashmi has pretty much said is that it's always a good stepping stone. It sort of builds their confidence. They'll come in not knowing what to expect, scared out of their mind. You have anywhere from 2 to 5 photographers pointing cameras at you. You have somebody playing with your hair and giving you people you don't know, and then you have to interact with people you don't know. And then you have a photographer that's telling you what to do poses that you've never done before too. But at the end of the day, they all sort of come out and sort of say, wow, it was so crazy, so different. I would do it again in a heartbeat, and the day went by so quick. And I'm gonna say, like, that's probably what it exactly was, right? Definitely. And a lot of the times we get repeat models always wanting to come back just because they had so much fun.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being in the studio. And everybody can check out the information on the screen. And we'll be back with that.
Coming up next, Nisha Ahuja performer Acharya Sandeep Kumar Tyagi, Ankit Chadda, and Ali Hassan.